What's up, douches? I cooked a whole bunch of fried rice and tuna and sausage, and I ate it, and I fell asleep. And I woke up, and then I saw that Janine's song is out, Flantra Mantra. Everyone, yay, Janine's song is out. So essentially, it looks to me like she took the, she was like, Espa did this part, and it was successful, so we'll take that. And might she just be might be copying, and then uh, a- allegedly because I've been posting all those like bathtub pics of Tiffany, and Janine is like, "Oh, they like thighs. I'll show them thighs. Everyone in America likes thighs. We'll get ready for some thighs. I can't be in a bathtub. It's hard to mimic. We'll have a swimming pool in the middle of the street in the cul-de-sac. Yeah, that's what we'll do." Oh my God. So apparently they need me to do AI art. So I guarantee you it's some kind of a deal that Tiffany made with them. She was like, I'll get him to yell, and then he'll post all the bullshit smut, and then Janine will make some music. She gotta have done some bullshit like that. By the way, like in 2019, the once or two times that I even mentioned Tiffany Trump, I think I was just joking. I didn't really even mean anything by it. I literally meant it probably like, what must it be like to be like, you're going to law school. That's it. I'm sick of dealing with your bullshit. And I don't mean anything by it, but like I heard that she got pregnant and Donald Trump didn't really seem too happy about it. He was like, my daughter got pregnant. What a great guy. It kind of got the impression that like behind the scenes he was like, I'm not helping you guys out with that baby at all. I'll see you at Christmas and Easter, but that's your problem. I hope not, but I don't know. Anyways, congratulations though to the happy couple. Holy shit. All these old people money. That's old people money. That's like they have to be involved in like so many handshaky deals. It's not even funny. To be a old rich rabbi speaking at a Detroit conference for business, that's some old world money. And Horfany is like, you can compete with them. You just need to make better business decisions. I'm like, if you didn't steal money. To be totally honest, like, I don't know. I just can't believe people do stupid bullshit like this. I see why everyone's broke. I hope everyone does download Mantra Flantra, but you gotta see, like, holy shit. It's like I made the AI art for free, then Espa pulled from it and made an album, and then Janine decided to make a song based on that, what they did that worked. Because she had what Winter did. She went all thighs. as much water as possible. I mean, it looks good. So much waste of time. I remember the super cool Indian from India pro project manager because I didn't know who Tiffany Young had just I didn't know yet that she was I didn't know she was a girl from 2018. I thought that Tiffany Young was just like a fan of my YouTube channel randomly, which she is, and she was just into me. I didn't realize that she had a whole agenda and she had been planning this for like 6, 7 years. But I remember she was like, people like this tend to be very self-centered. I had no idea. Like, that's an understatement of a century. But it's neither here nor there. I also watched this other video about how, like, look, it's very possible, and apparently it's not illegal. And if it's not, I mean, sure, when I get all my ducks in a row, fine. But I'm not dealing with any of that bull. The last thing I need is complications from that right now. It's very possible that when I was in Korea, the place I was walking by to go to the gym in the park was like actual like brothels. And it's possible like the old couples that I saw in the park were actually like old people soliciting each other for hanky-panky time. Because apparently I just watched some video where they like broke it down like blah 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 blah. Apparently in Korea there was like some kind of law in 1950 something that outlawed adultery. And then in like 2015 adultery got unoutlawed. They made it legal to have, and the basis behind it is that they were saying that so many women were being married forcibly and they felt like through economic whatever the fuck. And then also, because Cookie Light keeps on implying that, she's like, they should focus on if Huna is happy, not on whether or not the person she's involved with looks good or whatever the fuck. Implying that, like, because like Tiffany is just like, actually, I actually think she's the person who asked me um, why the Charles Bronson video ends with low quality. That's how I downloaded it. It's what it said. Charles Bronson versus the Muggers, low quality, MP4. Anyways, she's probably the person who asked me that question. And she's like, "How I talked to him? How he doesn't know it's me?" Because she gets like that. Because apparently, whoever the fuck Kevin Nish is, some kind of like wannabe homie G gangster, whatever the fuck, from like the fake ass East group. That motherfucker apparently was like, "This is the thing. This is also like, I'm literally just like waking up again. I've been sleeping all day. We're just waiting for a miracle." Ugh. But apparently, the level of success that all the people that have been like, yeah, so apparently in Korea, like the undertone is that like you're supposed to like pay for like not like it almost seems like the undercurrent in Korea is straight up just like prostitution is looked upon as good. I actually think like one person tried to talk to me and I thought they were a CIA undercover person from the Methodist church down the street because the fact that I was staying next to a Buddhist temple made me think that that was probably where all like the Chinese spies were, or the Korean spies, and the fact that there was a Methodist church down the street from that made me think that's where all the American spies were. So that's just because I grew up as a Mormon. So that's neither here nor there. That's just how my brain works. And now I'm thinking like that old lady who was talking to me in the park while I was working out, she might not have been talking to me. She might have been trying to proposition me or like get me to proposition her because apparently it's like $20 and I didn't even know. Like I don't even give a shit. So apparently like the reason why I think Overskin is she's like respect me, I feel so liberated and all that bullshit is because like I'm pretty sure that Horfany was getting pimped out by her dad and Kevin Nish, two executives like Hiani Pick, and she was like, "No, I want you to pimp me out." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Remember that time when we were fooling around and you asked me questions like, what's my favorite color? And where do I see myself in 5 years?" I was like, "Yeah, I was just kind of trying to get in your pants." And she was like, "Yeah, well, no one's ever tried that hard to get in my pants before." And I was like, "I didn't really even try. I kind of just like, that's like the shit that I like used to do all the time when I was drunk. And I would go to those goth bars and I would like all that bullshit, right? To Ramstein and shit like that." And she was like, "Yeah, well, all the other guys, they just throw money at my dad and they tell him what to make me do." Like, that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. Why would you want to do any of that? She's like, "Where do you get all your Riz? Where do you get all that Riz from? What Riz? How do you get all that confidence? You, you mean being an American citizen?" What the fuck are you talking about? This is how everyone used to be in like the 80s. You're just fucking crazy. No, it's bullshit. You're mysterious, you're confident, you're successful. Yeah, I went to school for a degree in cybersecurity, not basket weaving. I should be getting a master's degree. My brother is going to school to get his master's. My oldest brother's a douchebag, got his MBA. My second oldest brother's got his job paid for him to go to school. I still haven't, for his master's degree. I still haven't started my program yet. Still have to get my level 3 fucking certs. I've been doing all those extra fucking not getting paid for doing all the shit I've been doing for the past fucking 2 years, basically, is what I'm saying. Fucking bullshit. Ugh. But I'm an American. I can just do that. I saw some lady. She was a cute little Canadian sister and sister, and she was talking about how she was teaching English and Korean, and her like Korean boss guy like turned the lights off at her and like basically yelled at her and like tried to steal her passport to keep her from leaving, and she like left the country. It's like, what the fuck? And then you hear shit how like the women in Korea are like, we refuse to breed with the men from Korea. And as I understand it, the culture of like basically prostitution in Korea being so open that basically that loser Song Kang Song would be like, Tiffany, what would make me look better in my comeback is why don't you do some smut scenes and pretend to date that asshole who you're going to be in the movie with? Because she, out of nowhere, last June, was like, why aren't you okay with me? I could pay all your bills. You should let me do more smut. And I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. I was like, if you do any of this bullshit, I'm fucking done with you. not knowing she had already filmed some of it, you stupid fucking whore. And so then she went on like her like Moschino bullshit and all that bullshit. But like, is that how it is over there? Like, I believe there's like laws. Didn't like Dolly Parton have a whole movie about that in the 80s where like you just can't do that? Look, I'm not saying you can't like there's like I've been to strip clubs before. When my buddy got married, we went to a strip club. I remember. It was awesome. It was pretty awesome. I don't want to go into all the details, but I basically learned that you can very easily just meet strippers and have them hang out with you before and after. Preferably, like you don't even need strippers. Like to be totally honest, by the time I was like 24 or 25, strippers became like lame. I was like, I'd rather just get like bitches who are hot as a stripper, but who aren't like selling their body. That would be like the best, wouldn't it? And then they invented OnlyFans, which is retarded. They basically turned every girl into a stripper. But like, so overskin is you announcing to the world that you're glad that condoms exist, we'll just call it that. And then your dad and Tiani Pick made you take Kevin Nish's money and teach me. And then for a whole year they put you on a tour bus. And then in the middle of your tour you came to DC to grab my ass. And then you finished your tour and they probably gave you that contract to sign your name in blood and you ran away to Korea. And for some fucking reason, because you wouldn't just say, "Hi, I'm Stephanie. Remember me? You were drunk." You probably had to make some fucking deal with them with a movie and all that bullshit involved to do Forever One. God, this is 20 minutes long. This is bullshit. Janine, why the fuck is your fucking whole bullshit like this? I'm gonna go stare at the computer screen and try to start studying again. This is bullshit. Oh my God. The moral of this story is if you're like a regular American dude and you're success and you just like get a degree in something other than basket weaving, you'll be like as successful as like a wannabe gangsta producer, Korean business executive guy. And they're the fraudulent what like dude, you don't understand. I met her like everyone I don't even know is mad at me like I'm some kind of home wrecker. And like I met her and she told me she had a friend. And then a year later she's engaged for 3 years. The fuck you want me to do about it? The fuck you want me to do about it? And then like it's supposed to be an honor that she can that she stole my money. And apparently like everyone's mad that that oh my God, everyone's mad that she stole my money and that my money isn't like fraudulent bankrupt money. It's like actually like, how did you get all this money? Oh, well, from the career I've been doing for the past 14, 15 years. Like, what? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. If you just apply yourself, you can do that with your life. This is bullshit. Everyone told me that, but I thought that was a lie. So I went ahead and sold out to P. Diddy and became the head of the Grammys. Such bullshit. This is just such bullshit. Mantra flantra. This is such bullshit.